This is the Bobcat News. Working hard to keep you informed. At Baldwin Creek Elementary, every Bobcat matters every day.
Welcome, Bobcats. It's another cold Monday.
Ni hao, Bobcats. This is my last week being an anchor. The Lunar New Year, also called the Chinese New Year, has started. Which animal is this year? A, the dragon, B, the rabbit, C, dog, and D, goat.
This week we'll focus on respect. We did a survey that we sent to all the teachers about respect. Selby will share the results.
Salutations, Bobcats.
Howdy, Bobcats. I'm Nia.
As the anchor said, here are the results for the survey.
So, for the first one, how does it feel to be respected by others? Mrs. McNiven said, when I feel respected, I am more comfortable with those around me, so I will share my hopes and dreams more openly. And Ms. Friday said about the same question, when you are respected, it feels like you matter, that you and your thoughts are valued.
How can students show respect to their peers? Mrs. Dayton said, someone feels respected when they know that the other person is listening to them and will treat them with kindness no matter what.
How can students show respect on the playground, in the classroom, and other areas of the school? Mr. Moore said, be aware of the rules, and if you don't understand a rule, ask. Respect is based on common beliefs when it comes to how we behave. For the same question, Mrs. Matke said, students can show respect in all areas by following directions of staff and teachers.
How can students show respect to their peers? Mrs. Curl said, students can show empathy to their peers by understanding their point of view, talking out disagreements, and being a good friend to them. Mrs. Mullins answered the same question. Respecting their property and their space. Ask for permission to use their personal belongings. Listen with an open mind to their ideas and thoughts and learn how to politely disagree instead of argue.
Why do you think respect is important? Mrs. Sho said, respect is important because it is essential value. We all want to be treated with respect, and in order to be treated respectfully, you must earn it by respecting those you come in contact with. For the same question, Mrs. Mason said, respect is important because it means that you accept somebody for who they are, even if they are different from you or you don't agree with them.
How can students show respect to their peers? Mrs. Woodruff said, disrespect is the heart of all bullying. If you single someone out for the way they look, act, or their beliefs, you're not respecting them, you're bullying them. If you show respect to your peers, they will look up to you as a leader.
How can students show respect to their peers? Mrs. Hawsey said, students can show respect to their peers by understanding that words and actions carry power. And that is some of the results we got for the survey on respect.
Another important consideration in respect is showing respect to our substitute teachers. Chloe is interviewing Mr. Massey.
Hello, Bobcats. I'm with Mr. Massey to interview him about respect. As a substitute, what does respect mean to you?
I think respect means you treat others the way you want to be treated. So whether it's your teacher, a substitute, administration, any adult in the building, you're kind to them, you do what you're supposed to do, and realize that they're there to help you. Why does respect matter? Respect matters because I'd say that you respect people no matter where you're at, whether it's out in public, at the store. You're just, respect will take you a long ways down the road. And how does it make you feel to be respected? I think it makes someone feel good when they're respected. I think everybody wants to be respected, and we all hold great qualities about ourselves, and I think that's a great thing. You know, every student at the school does something really good, and if you can respect them for what they're good at and what they're capable of, I think that's an awesome trait to have. And yeah, thank you guys for the interview.
Thank you. Bye, Bobcats.
Nolan will catch us up with the sports.
This is my last week in sports, Bobcats, so let's make it the best. Last week, our hockey players won a game and lost a game. This past weekend, they had some games in Riverton. Dancers are working hard on their routines. Keep it up. The 4th grade traveling basketball team has games on Sunday in Lander. They are busy with practice on Mondays and Wednesdays. Rec basketball players are busy shooting hoops. Judo students are working on their sweeps and throws for their upcoming tournament. Taekwondo students are having a test in February. Remember to play respectfully and stay active. Let me kick it back to Carmen and Owen.
Hannah is outside and getting cold, so let's listen to what she has to say before she freezes.
Hello, Bobcats. This week is starting out cold, and I'm freezing out here. Today is very cold. A little someone told me it's only going to get up to -4 degrees. Tomorrow, Tuesday, January 31st, has a low high of 3 degrees and a low of -9. Brr. Wednesday, February 1st, has a high of 12 degrees and a low of 1 degree. Thursday, February 2nd, has a high of 19 and a low of 5. And lastly, on Friday, it is almost the same again with a high of 19 and a low of 12. Bye, Bobcats. Hope you're warmer than I am.
Last Monday was the student council. We had a bake sale. Beckham will interview Sam and Chase about and find out how it went.
Hello, Bobcats. Today I'm going to be talking with our treasurer and secretary about our bake sale. Sam, did you meet your goal of $500?
Yes, we met our goal.
How much did you guys earn?
We earned around 1,050 something.
What did you learn from this experience?
Economics and learning how to be a good salesman and doing good things for people that need it feels good.
Nice. Was it rewarding to earn that much money and help a fellow Bobcat?
Yes, it was. Very rewarding.
Miss Woodhelm had Native American dancers perform in the art room last Wednesday. John was able to talk with the dancers to learn more about what they do.
Hi, can I ask you a couple questions?
Yes.
So what made you decide to start dancing?
So I started dancing when I was a baby, when my mom used to hold me. And so I just wanted to start dancing because it's my culture, and I thought it was really pretty. So when I start growing up, I start getting these outfits made for me. So then I start practicing more and more every day. And so then now I keep dancing. But when COVID hit in 2020 and 2019, then the powwows shut off, and then we didn't dance for almost 2 years. And so then powwows are starting to come back up, and yeah.
What made you to start dancing?
My older sister always danced, and I was inspired by the way she moved and the way her dresses looked and how pretty she always got for powwows. And so my aunt made me a dress, my first dress. It was a fancy shawl dress. And then I switched to jingle when I was about 11. And since then, I just fell in love with dancing. And like she said, our powwows were kind of shut off. And so now that they're back, it's really important that we continue to dance and we don't lose our culture.
Nice. How long have you been dancing?
Since I was a baby.
How about you?
Since I was about 7 years old.
Nice. What do the colors or the symbols on your dress represent?
So I have hummingbirds on my beadwork, and my mom decided to put that on me because it reminds her of my auntie. And my shawl, it kind of represents my name because fancy means butterfly, like the fancy dance means butterfly, and my name represents butterfly.
Nice. How about you?
The colors on my beadwork represent my Indian name and my nickname. Blue, yellow, red, and orange, they represent the summertime, and the blue represents water that comes from my Indian name. Basically, all the designs are my Indian name and my nickname.
Nice. Do you compete in your dancing?
Yes, so when you become a tiny tot, that's when you're like maybe I'd say 5 to like 10, I think, or something, and then you become a junior. That's when you turn like 10 to like, it ends when you turn 14, and then you become like all categories. So I've been contesting since I was a junior.
Nice. Do you compete with your dancing?
Yes, I compete. I've been competing since I could dance. So I've been around a lot of people, and I just went from teens to women, so now I'm like with the older people who are more experienced with dancing.
Is there anything else you would like to add?
No.
Is there anything else you would like to add?
Thank you for having us. It was good to teach you guys and to show you our culture.
Yep. Bye.
Evan will interview this week's future students. Let's find out who's doing a good job showing the Bobcat's traits.
Hi Bobcats, I'm here with the 4th grade future student, Tyson Rounds. What books do you like to read?
I like to read graphic novels and adventure books.
Okay. What do you do outside of school?
Play sports.
And how do you think you demonstrate the Bobcat traits?
By being respectful to the teachers.
Okay, thank you. Hi Bobcats, I'm here with Bethany Daw, the 5th grade future student. What books do you like to read?
I like to read the Warriors series.
Okay. What do you like to do outside of school?
Most of the time I play with my brother and sometimes read or roller skate.
Okay. And how do you think you demonstrate the Bobcat traits?
I demonstrate the Bobcat traits by I listen to my teachers the first time they ask me to do something, and I respect the teachers and all my fellow students.
Okay, thank you, Bethany.
Here are the reminders for the weeks. With all the snow and winter weather, we are happy to see you wearing snow pants and boots. However, if you know you have PE, make sure you bring tennis shoes and take off your snow pants before you go to PE.
Keep up the good work in making our hallways neat. Remember to put your coat on the top hook, backpack on the middle hook, and your lunchbox on the bottom. Boots should be placed against the wall or under the hooks.
Keep checking the lost and found for your items. Keep reading and reaching your AR goals. Keep walking and running to earn your Blazing Bobcat miles.
Zach Lee is here to give us the answer to the trivia.
Hi Bobcats. The Chinese or Lunar New Year started on Sunday, January 22nd. This year is the year of the rabbit. That was option B. The Chinese New Year begins with a new moon and grows until full moon, which is 15 days. There are 12 animals in the New Year cycle. If you were born in 2011, you are a rabbit. If you were born in 2012, you are a dragon. If you were born in 2013, you are a snake. Traditional foods for Chinese New Year are dumplings. Celebrations include firecrackers and the color red to chase the monster Nian away so he couldn't wreck houses and scare villagers away.
And As the last anchor, I am the best. Trust me.
再见, Bobcats.
Bobcats, have a great week.